Hey guys, it's good to hear from Outdoorphoto. We've just got this thing in. It is super amazing and I'm so excited about it. Canon have smashed it out again. But obviously nobody knows about this yet, so it's my trusty old friend, gaffer tape. Let's get this out into somebody else's hands. We will be able to put it out into the ultimate test and get back to you with some more feedback. Just grabbing the lens quickly, heading out, get in the car, and go out to some great friends. I just want to find out, can I pop into your offices quickly? I've got something for you. Perfect, I'll see you in a second. I'm outside. Alright, bye. Let's go and check him out. It's probably one of the friendliest people in this industry that I have ever met. Janke and Carlien.
Hey! Kan met jou? Ik heb nog gezien, hè? Yes. Lekker. Oh! Wow! This is cool.
That is just another addition to the incredible lineup of Canon's lenses.
Amazing.
They focused on one lens for everything you might need at a wedding.
Each time when I change lenses, I tell it right. I wish they make one lens that can do everything, and I think this might be it.
Answer.
Well, if you guys don't mind, if you take it out, have you got a wedding this weekend?
We do.
So if you can take it out, smash it, not on the ground, test it out, and let me know what you want, what you think. I'll come and meet up with you guys on Monday or Tuesday, whenever it suits you, and we have a chat about it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Exciting. Oh my word.
Boy, cool. Yeah. Crazy, dude.
Hey guys, we're back here in the studio with Carlien Hayward, and it's been a nervous weekend. My voice is absolutely shot. For those of you who are in South Africa, we just beat the French in the Rugby World Cup, so please excuse the voice. But the other nervousness over the weekend was I brought a lens through to you guys, and it was an exciting time. It's a great lens in my opinion. But I figured let's get it out in a real world situation, and you guys took it out to a wedding.
Yes.
What was the experience? Where was the wedding? How did it all run down?
Dude, first of all, when you got here, I was like, what are you bringing this time? Because every time you surprise us with something great. And I thought first of all, you know, it's a 7200 because it looks like one, but it doesn't completely have the same qualities in the sense of looking at it. So when I saw it as 24105, I was like, how is it even possible? And to even top it up, 2.8 right through from the start to the finish. So I was very excited to take it through to the weddings this weekend. We had actually 2 for the week, so that was great to have 2 different scenarios where I can really use the lens. So for me, I mean, we shoot with a lot of prime lenses, right? And I love my prime lenses for all their good qualities, but every time I shoot a wedding, I'm like, I just want a lens that can do everything, that I don't have to change from the one to the other. And I mean, yeah, you can have 2 camera bodies, which is fantastic, but for me, having 2 camera bodies is, even if I need to get that shot, I need to set in the settings right again to where the other one is. The other one being is you're still missing the shot because you have to like grab it, set in everything. So with this lens, I was able to get every single shot that my heart desired. I'll have a portrait standing far, like people standing far that I want to get a shot of them, I can zoom into that. Then I've got someone tugging on my shoulder. Hey, can you take a group photo of all 16 of us? I'm like, yeah, I can do that for you for once, instead of running to my bag that's not with me all the time. So that was fantastic having that.
I think just to add on to that, the dynamic in shooting a wedding, you're always on the run. You're always trying to get that perfect shot, and it's not a situation that you're always in control of.
No.
So you end up with exactly like you say, you spot and you see something and you want to capture that moment.
Absolutely.
And right after that, somebody would approach you and say, hey, can we get a, so those portrait and candid shots, ideal 70 to 200 kind of territory, because you've got that 2.8, everything's working great. And then the people right next to you want a photograph, and then you have to explain to them why you're moving to Kimberley just to try and frame 4 people in a shot.
Definitely.
With a lens like that, how was the weight in terms of handling it through our entire wedding? Because I mean, we've got the lens here, and it's a fairly sized lens. I would rate the quickest way I can describe this to the people watching this video is it's the size of an old EF 70 to 200 lens. So how was it shooting the entire wedding with this?
For me, I mean, I'm very, what's the term? Like, I shoot a lot of weddings, so my arms are quite capable of handling lenses that are quite, heavy and stuff like that. So especially with the 70-200, that's a very big lens to work with. And it is definitely lighter than a 70-200. So I think if you're not used to shooting a lot of weddings, it might start feeling a little bit bulky on your arm, but dude, for how many photos you can get out of it, I would do a few exercises to get my arm ready for it, but it wasn't that heavy to work with. No, not at all. I mean, I shot with it basically like 70% of the one wedding and 100% of the second day wedding.
That's fantastic. The image quality, how did you find that? And along with that, the focusing speed. I mean, it's all great if you've got a good lens, but if it doesn't focus fast enough, you're missing shots.
So that was my one question when you brought the lens, because I mean, 24, I'm definitely going to use it for the evening shots, because that's great on the dance floor, getting this whole atmosphere of there's so many people and it's just party and you want to get close up to everyone. But my problem always is that there's not enough light, so your lenses don't always focus so quickly. Where with this lens, it was incredibly fast. So from a speeding perspective of when it can focus, it is spot on every time. The focus or the sharpness of the lens is fantastic. Didn't feel shortcoming of it at all. I even took a photo of like a beautiful eye, zoomed in on it. The detail, it's incredible.
It's awesome. So we're looking at a lens with image stabilization. It's got all the focusing speed that you'd like. How was the layout of the focusing rings, the multifunction rings, and everything else on the lens itself?
Perfect. I didn't find it shortcoming at all. Yeah.
All right, so it's well balanced. It's easy to hold. That's the way I experienced it, especially with the iris lock that you can keep in. This little foot piece is pretty handy. I like this on the 70 to 200 lenses because when you're carrying the camera around, I usually use it as a top handle and then just move it out of the way to the top or wherever you need it.
For me, sometimes it's a little bit bulky having this part over here because my hands aren't, it isn't as long as most people's hands probably. So trying to get to all the spots is a little bit difficult. So what I love about the lens is you're capable of actually taking that off if you don't like it.
That is cool, yeah.
Which is great. So if it annoys you, your problem solved in 2 seconds.
So that swings off there and this foot piece clips off, which is also pretty handy. I hate this because I'll lose this.
That's why I put it back on again. I was like, Gunther is borrowing me this lens. I've got to put it back on again. So I did shoot with it for the whole time. It wasn't that bad. But awesome. I think if it was in my possession, I would take it off.
I don't want to take too much of your time. Okay. Thank you very much for taking this out and testing it out. Guys, check out outdoorphoto.co.za. Get your name on the waiting list. Contact one of your go-to guys and come and experience this. This is such an incredible innovation from Canon. And I wonder what's going to happen to the 2470 f2.8. I mean, it's smaller. Yeah. I rate it'll probably be priced cheaper. But with this, the versatility that you get in this and the image quality, did you get any close-up shots?
I did. So I did a few macro photos with the rings. And to be 100% honest with you, I think that's the one place where I will still hang on to my macro just a little bit longer. I do get a lot of couples who have initials embroidered on the inside of the lens. Oh, sorry, on the inside of the ring. And I found that my macro could get it easier than this lens. But if you shortcoming of a macro lens, this will definitely do the job for you.
So you'll be able to cover an entire event with a lens like this.
100%.
I look forward to getting these on the shelf. Guys, get into contact with your go-to guys at outdoorphoto.co.za. Thank you very much, Colleen.
Thank you so much, Gunther.
Awesome. Cheers, guys.